Hey guys, before I start this video, please go to the link in the description for my Twitch channel. Hit the sub button, also hit the notification button so you guys know when I go live, and I would appreciate it.
Shit, this 1,000. Spin that shit, spin that shit, spin that shit. Shit, you coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another division video. As you guys can see, and as you guys know, I told you guys I was going to try to bring you as many builds as possible. Today I'm bringing you guys a 6-piece classified defense build. It's actually a pretty fun build to me. In my opinion, I wouldn't use it. It's not my type of game style, but using this build with a legit team, dark zone, 4v4 and running servers, last stand, it's actually pretty good for team play. I think if you want to dominate, this would be, you at least need one person with this build. If you really want to run through teams and run through servers, of course you need a healer. And then this build is actually pretty dope. All right, so of course, like I said, I'm running the 6-piece classified defense build. And I'm going to tell you guys 3 different ways to run this build. One for last stand, one for DZ, and one for PVE. All right. So right now on the screen, as you see, this is for last stand. All right. This is for last stand. I do have last stand gameplay footage. It's actually pretty fun. It was pretty fun for me to run this build. But like I said, I'm going to show you guys 3 different ways to run it. So as of right now, I'm running the 6-piece classified, and I'm running 9800 stam. Now the reason why you have to run 9800 stam for this build for last stand is when you go into last stand, it drops your it drops everything to 1272, so you lose a lot of stam. So with this build with these exact numbers, you're looking at around 9200 stamina when you get into last stand, but the firearms go up, and I believe the electronics go up as well. So I've tried to run a lower gun. It was a PP19. I did an MP5 as well. They were like 226 gear score to see, because when you're running something like this with 9k stam, you're losing certain talents. And I tried out a PP19 and MP5 with like, vicious, hurried, deadly, responsive, and stuff like that. And it actually it doesn't amount up to the house. I don't understand why the talents, the house only give you that extra 20% damage, but with those talents is more than 20%. But it just, I don't know what it is. It just didn't make, those guns didn't hit harder than I thought it would versus the house. So of course you got to have the house. When you're running this in last stand, you do not have responsive or deadly unlocked. Okay, when you run this type of 9k stam stuff even with Predator's Mark, you do not have talents unlocked. All right, so I'm running, like I said, responsive and deadly. They're not active. I have card counter, and here's all the mods for that. Then of course I run the Midas. Now this is a full support build for me for PvP, PvE for my teammates. Self-preserve is cool. It says critical hits with this weapon heal user for 3% of the damage dealt. So that's pretty decent as a SMG for the defense build. So I run those 2. And then here's the mods for those, for that gun as well. And then of course I have predatory on my sidearm just for the extra healing. I always run predatory. And then of course the 6-piece, I'm running a defense chest piece. It has exotic damage, resilience, health, and increased kill XP. You will want that increased kill XP to be like ammo capacity. Now I put a little bit exotic damage resilience just because of the Predator's Mark. All right, having no exotic damage resilience is like the worst thing you can have against Predator's Mark. That is the worst thing you can have. All right, so I just put a little bit as I could for this build. Now, if you don't want to run exotic damage resilience, you can do skill haste. If you're doing PvP, I would do enemy armor damage, okay? Also, you can do like damage to elites and stuff like that for the knee pads and stuff like that. But that's what I would do, okay? So if you want to do the PvE version, I advise you guys to go within enemy armor damage and damage to elites. If you're doing PvP, you can do exotic damage resilience and you can do skill haste. Health on kill if you want to as well, all right? So that's roll for stam, and those have a 2 stamina mods with health. The mask has crit chance, is roll for stam, and it has a firearms mod with health. And then also the knee pads, roll for stam, it has skill power. Now you will want to go with skill power. The soft cap for the shield is 120k skill power. Anything over 120k is like obsolete. It's not even helping the shield no more. So once you hit that 120k skill power, you want to dump everything else into what you want to do. So if you want to go more into firearms, you do firearms. If you do more into stam, you go stam. If you're playing last stand, I advise you to go into more stam, because you always kind of want that 9,000 bonus to even help you out and your teammates, all right? So those have shock, burn, and disorient resistance, is roll for skill power, like I said. And that has a stamina mod with skill power and a 4.50 ballistic shield damage ballistic shield damage resilience. Now the highest you can get on that percent you can get on this piece, the performance mod, is 5%. You need this on this build. You need ballistic shield damage resilience. Don't go with anything else. Don't go with health. Don't go with damage, nothing. Go with damage resilience, all right? And then, of course, the defense backpack, roll for skill power as well. I put skill power on that one as well. It has stam, it's roll for stam. I rolled it also for ammo capacity. And then I have a stamina mod with skill power and 2 ballistic shield damage resilience mod for 4.50%. Like I said, the highest you can get is 5%. And then of course the gloves, roll for stam already, and that has a that has SMG critical hit chance and critical hit damage on those. And then the holster, I rolled it for health. Now you can go for crit chance if you want to. I just went the more tanky way. For me, y'all know I like health, so I don't like being too squishy. And with this type of thing, I want to be able to hold my teammates and hold myself up as much as possible. Do not expect a lot of kills from this build, all right? I repeat, do not expect a lot of kills from this build, because this is not a DPS build. This is a support build for team play. This, you can kill people, but just don't think you finna drop, you know, 20, 25, 30. It's not finna happen like that, all right? So I roll, you know, for electronics, because my electronics was low. You can roll whatever you want to. I went with health, and that also has a 4.50% ballistic shield damage resilience mod. Now, the way to run this for DZ, before I get into my talents, I'm gonna do this as fast as possible. To run this for DZ, I advise you guys, if you have a house, to run Deadly and Unforgiving, because with a 9k stam build, the only thing that's going to be unlocked that's not in the free slot that does damage is Deadly and Unforgiving. All right, Deadly and Unforgiving. You're gonna have card counter at the bottom. You cannot, you know, change that or whatever. So what I would do, I would take away stam, right? I would take away stam, and then I will also take away, let me see which one. I will also take away those 2 stams, and then this stam with skill power, all right? So that leaves you at exactly 9,036, but you're under the skill power cap. That's you need 4,000 more electronics to hit 20k, and you don't have Deadly unlocked. So what you do, this is for DZ. To run this type of build in DZ, you put firearm mods. So you do a firearm mod with health, You do a firearm mod with skill power that would bring you back up to that, you know, 120K, right? And then you will go here and you will put another firearm mod. Now, you can go more into skill power or you can go more to health. Y'all know me, I'm a health guy. This is how the build should look. You should be like 4,000 or 4,000 plus firearms. I don't have good roll pieces, so mods like that were my really good mods to make my firearms go up. But you guys see that Deadly is unlocked now. So if Deadly is unlocked, Unforgiven is going to be unlocked as well. So this is the DZ version. You want to have at least 9,000 stam because you don't lose anything, you don't gain anything. And you want to have at least 4,000 or more toughness. 39, 36 is okay, it's almost there. But you want to have Unforgiving and Deadly to push out more crit damage, and in case you lose segments of health for Unforgiven, that extra damage boost kicked in, all right? So, nothing changes about the talents that I use. I use Disrupt. I love Disrupt. With this build, it keeps people on their toes. It keeps people up off of you. They don't have their heals. The only thing they have is like a med kit, I believe so. So I run Disrupt with this build, and I actually like Disrupt. You can run whatever you want to. You can run a Shock Turret, Flame Turret, Seeker Mines. The only thing I will run else besides this is an immune box for heals. That's the only thing else I would run personally. And then I also run the shield. Now with the ballistic shield, it doesn't matter which one you pick because the 4-piece, it only allows you to run the ballistic shield. So you can't choose. You only can run the master. So any one of these, it does not matter. You see the numbers don't change. So my health on my shield is at 2.3 million. It was almost at 2.4, but I didn't have the right performance mod on. So it's 2.3 million. That's what you want to be around. Your damage resistance. You want your damage resistance to be 40% and above. I think the highest I've seen is like 45 or 46% or something like. I think it's 45%. 45%. That's what you want. So this works for Last Stand and it works for DZ and it also works for PVE. Now the talents that I run Critical Save, I run Combat Medic, I also run On the Move, and I run Chain Reaction. The simple fact that I run Chain Reaction is because one, when you have a defense build and people are coming towards you with that low amount of DPS, especially in Last Stand, you need something to keep people up off of you. So people will be running around in circles trying to shoot you in your back and all that stuff. I use Chain Reaction because it put bleed on people when I throw grenades at them, all right? Y'all gonna see that in the actual gameplay, how me and LP Shadow was just like playing and killing a whole team, just me and him over and over and just fighting people, all right? That's what I will run with this. Now, whatever you wanna do is whatever you wanna do with that, but that's the way that I would run it, okay? And then also in your character, if you look, the crit chance is at 38%. I don't worry about crit chance with this build because you are not pushing out a shitload of DPS, all right? But this is also the critical hit damage. That's the DZ version. That's what Deadly active. When Deadly is not active, it's at 95%. It's either 92 or 95% critical hit damage when you hit Last Stand. So don't expect it to be 114 when you hit Last Stand because you lose Deadly, all right? Other than that, I think that's really about it. Like I said, it's just a fun build for me. You guys will probably never see me run this build unless I was just like bored or something. But other than that, if you guys are new, hit that sub button and that notification button. Also, if you guys have Xbox, please add me on Xbox, everybody. Eazyy TV. As you guys can see, here it is. Eazyy TV, EAZYY space TV. Also, hit that like button if you guys have any different views about this build. Also, leave it down in the leave a comment down in the comment section. But I am out of here. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll catch y'all later.
Capture and defend objectives. We need the data they contain. Get out there.
The turret has been activated at Charlie.
We've got Charlie. Your spawn relay is active. We've taken the lead.
Pulse is activated at Charlie.
Don't give a shit about New York no more.
Turret is active at Charlie. Fortification destroyed at Charlie.
Son of a bitch. Hostiles have taken the lead. Alpha is neutral.
Friendly fortification is under fire. Fortification at Charlie has been destroyed.
We own Bravo. Charlie's ours. Your spawn relay is now enabled. We've gone ahead. Bravo's neutral.
Fortification at Charlie is under hostile attack. Fortification at Charlie is no longer functional.
Bravo is controlled by hostiles. They got Alpha. Hostiles have just taken the lead. Alpha has gone neutral.
Turret is enabled at Charlie.
been activated. Bravo's under hostile control.
Turret is now active at Charlie.
Bravo's gone neutral. We have Bravo.
Tactical boost can be activated in 10 seconds. Tactical boost can be activated.
Bravo's neutral. Alpha is neutral. Points for kills is online for the enemy. Multiplier is go. Bravo's ours. We've gone ahead. Taken. Charlie has gone neutral. Your spawn relay has been disabled.
Fortification at Charlie is taking enemy fire. Fortification destroyed at Charlie.
Data uploaded 50%. Charlie is ours. Your spawn relay is active. Bravo has gone neutral.
The enemy is attacking a fortification. Turret is active at Charlie. Turret has been enabled at Charlie.
We have Bravo.
Pulse is enabled at Charlie. Point multiplier has become available.
The enemy is using force for kills. Voice multiplier is now live. Neutral. Keep it up for 5 more minutes. Alpha's confirmed neutral. Hostiles now control Bravo. control Alpha.
Fortification at Charlie is taking enemy fire. A fortification has been destroyed by hostiles.
You're wiping the floor with them. Score one for us.